Hi guys, welcome on the channel. Today we are going to think about what is really important when you have battery boxes and when you make the parallel connections. What you really have to watch out closely to keep the resistances as close as possible to each box. So let's go for it. I have here a picture of one of my people from audience, and those are two boxes that he actually built. You see, it is average box. The connection in the boxes generally goes when you have the plus pole from the battery, it goes to the shelter. From shelter it goes to the left terminal, yes, and then it's connected to the right terminal. So that means on the right terminal you will have always a little bit higher internal resistance because of the 5-7 centimeters flat wire that you usually have there. On the minus pole it is more or less the same. There is BMS connected to the battery, and from the BMS it is coming here exactly to the left pole, and then it's connected with the flat wire to the right terminal. So this is the construction in the middle of the boxes. Some other boxes, they can have it a little bit different, but you need to think about it when you build it. What is your condition, what is your hardware setup, and remember it. Because if you see, we will think how many times it goes over terminal those 7 centimeters. Yeah, when you check the box number 1 here on the bottom, you see the minus wire is going exactly to the left terminal where we said we have actually connected the BMS directly. That's cool. So there is no loose actually on the connections between the terminals left and right. When we see here the connection, we have the parallel wire on the box number 2, that's correct. We have the same here, so we will not count it. We think it is okay, it is symmetrical, but here is the connection. Here we go from the main wire to the left port of the plus pole on the second battery box. So it is one time connection between the wires, between the ports, between the terminals. Only one time for box number 1. But if we go and look on the box number 2, then you have the main power. See, that's cool, but it's ending on the right port. So for the shelter it needs to go to the second on the left side plus terminal, so it is one connection, it's 1 times 7 centimeters. And for the minus, you see here is the wire, then it goes in the box, actually it goes here, it is 1 time, here it is the second time, and here it is the third time. So it is 1 on the box number 1 and 3 times on the box number 2. So it means even when it looks it is connected perfectly same, it's not. This connection should be done a little bit differently. In my case I would take this wire and I would use this screw on the left terminal, so we have the terminal here, and the cable I will not use the right terminals whatsoever. And the same I will do here. When we put this plus cable downstairs on the box 1, then we need to take minus cable on the top. So we take this wire from the minus poles of the terminal on the right side, we put it to the left side, and then we are identical like here. And this cable we take here and on this port also. So we will connect both cables. on this port, and then we will lose nothing. There will be no connections between. Actually, you will cut your circle plus and minus cable about 4 times 7 centimeters. It is like 28 centimeters. And difference between the boxes when you have only 7 or 21, it is 14 centimeters. So now at the moment this setup has longer cable on the box number 2. And if I go on the picture, that is the curve that I actually have from this customer. You see JKBMS blue one, box number 1. We said that we have only one extra connection on the terminals where we are losing 7 centimeters. But here on the box number 2 we have 3. And you see the ampere curve, the current is all the time a little bit lower, a little bit down. It's evident. Sometimes it's a little bit changing, but most of the time it is exactly this issue. Those 14 centimeters, they can have maybe 200 micro ohms, yeah, maybe 150 micro ohms. Even when it is 100 micro ohm, it's still resistance, and this resistance is not playing good for you. So if you connect everything identically, symmetrically, it will be much better. And those curves, they will be much more similar. So this is the point what I wanted to make and tell you, because not everybody is really thinking about it, and it is really a huge problem because we are playing with very small resistances. Such a battery box, it can have about somewhere between 6 and 7, let me say, milliohm internal resistance. Depends what kind of bus bar you have, what kind of cables, and so on, terminals, shelters, everything, even the cells itself. But if you have most of the things the same, you have 2 boxes, you have 32 cells from the one batch, there will be probably not so big difference between them. So it can be also, those bus bars, the contact, everything, sometimes bigger moment, sometimes slower moment, when you don't make exactly the moment, and the touch of the terminal and the bus bar, it can be a little bit different, and then you have a little bit different resistance. There is a million places that can change the resistance of the boxes. And definitely this setup, this connection should be fixed. So really think about it when you are doing yourself boxes, and make double times thinking and measurement before you one time cut, so you will have less trouble after. So I hope it was helping to you. I think it is really educational. I have also spent in my project 51, there will be a link, and a lot of times I have measured, a lot of times, and anyway I see also problems. Maybe they are not so major like here. My system is running very strange. I have many different cells in the system. I have actually 4 badges, and even one is a different supplier. I have 3 times EV and 1 time Baterotech. So it is more complicated with the resistances after, even when I have the same boxes and same cables. And for example, for the Baterotech, I have to upgrade the box with much better bus bars. Generally you have 40 quadrat millimeter, and I have 80 quadrat millimeters to a little bit improve the box. So there is many things you can do. I actually have also videos about those terminals. It will be linked also here. And you really need to think before you do something and you complain. because there always can be something in difference. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.